You know, tonight I had the forethought, or the foresight, to check my mic settings before starting stream. And there was nothing, like, consciously that gave me the idea to check this, but I just had this feeling, like, I should probably do this. I'm glad I did, because for some reason, OBS loves to just, like, disconnect or forget about what device I'm using for my microphone. And I need to keep going in and, like, resetting it. And, yeah, I don't know why it does it either, because literally nothing has happened since like, Friday when we last streamed, and everything was just, nothing changed. But still, issues, just, Yeah, that's my story for today, and just otherwise how... I mean, I guess that's the only real down thing that's happened this weekend, but yeah, just one little random thing that is inexplicable, but I was able to catch it this time, so that's at least a good thing right there. But yeah, let's go ahead and bring it right on in. Welcome on in, everybody, to this week's Wheel of Mystery Randomizer. I almost said next week. How did I almost say next week's Wheel of Mystery Randomizer? That's not how time works. But yeah, so we got 2 big slices of Ancient Cave. I'm gonna be very surprised if we don't get Ancient Cave. Okay, okay, what are we not gonna get? Oh no, what are we gonna get that's not Ancient Cave tonight? I'm gonna guess we get... What are we gonna get in this place? Okay, so the high hot tank one is the UFO game. I'm gonna say we probably get... I don't know. I thought I might have a vibe as to what game we're gonna actually spin tonight, because I don't think it's gonna be Ancient Cave, but yeah, I don't know. No game's really like popping in my head right now. But yeah, with my inability to make any predictions, let's go ahead and just give that wheel a good old heckin' speed. Okay, I had a feeling it wouldn't be anything like big slice, but yeah, I guess we're doing Metroid again. I think last time we did Metroid, we did like the actual standalone randomizers. Let's go back to the map rando version of it. So welcome on in, Striker. How you doing tonight? To be fair, I do need to get back into 14 and actually get back on the main quest so I can actually like properly finish up Heaven's Ward. Because I think I'm like partway through like the epilogue of Heaven's Ward, something like that. But yeah, apparently there's like a big instance event that you can go to for like the Disciples of the Land classes. I am so looking forward to be able to do that, because I don't know, I kind of miss the way the Gathering classes were in the original, like version 1.0 Final Fantasy 14, where each one had like its own little mini game you could play. It's still playable now, it's just not in like unique or anything like that, but I'm definitely looking forward to doing like some actual like full-on event with that. Apparently it didn't fill in for Map Rando, it just filled in map and it brought me to Google Maps. Why are things weird? Alright, so all these should still be the custom settings, yep. Alright, let's go and just generate. Need to do patch content for ARR. Yeah, one thing I've noticed that I'm trying to remember how long it felt like it took when I did the post-main game. I don't think it really took that long necessarily, and like the actual expansion for Heaven's Ward itself, like the 2.0 or 3.0 version, it wasn't as long as I expected it to be. Which is kind of a good thing in my view. I don't think each expansion needed to be like another like full main game size, but yeah, I'm still kind of surprised that I finished up as soon as I did. Who do we want to play as? Are there any new sprites? Or at least any new sprites that I'm actually interested in playing as? Not seeing anything new. Okay, so in that case, who do I want to play as? We could do that. I thought there was like a specific like non-Samus sprite that I wanted to use before, but I can't seem to find it right now. Heck, we'll be a lizard, because lizards are cool. Everything else should be pretty much the same here. Do we do screen shaking? We do screen flashing? Yeah, let's go. So get that started. Get the music to fade out. I also need to get the tracker and... Actually, do I use timer on Map Rando? I don't remember. Metroid. There we go. Okay, so I use the tracker. Okay, so I do have the timer set up. So I need to get this off of Heritage. And then open Layout Randomizer. There we go, that should fix that. V expansions 3 through 5 should make a Viera. Yeah, okay, when did Hrothgar become available? What expansion did Hrothgar become available? Oh, it came in Shadowbringers, so that's probably why I actually had access to that then. Because I do have a Hrothgar on mine, and I guess Shadowbringers was the last one I bought, and that's really where they came out from. I thought they came out later than that for some reason. But yeah, at least kind of one of the good things about the way the expansions for 14 works is that when you make any like expansion purchase, you basically get all the expansions up until that point. So if you get, I think it's Endwalker right now, if you get that, you get just literally everything else in one price, which I think is actually kind of a cool way to do that. I am moving the wrong thing. I need to go up to here, move this into play. Oh, right, Endwalker was the last one. Yeah, it's one of those, like, since I don't have it, my brain doesn't put too much, like, stock into actually, like, knowing what it's called. But yeah, apparently, I guess in Dawn Trail, you can do, like, gathering and building stuff, like, on a moon, which I'm definitely curious about eventually getting to in the next, like, 10 years. Also, I forgot to charge, like, most, if not all of my things over the past weekend, so there's a chance something might die on me, like either the controller or maybe my headset. Hopefully none of those happen, because I don't want things to be, like, suddenly borked. You got the Start Edition, which is AR and expansions 1 through 2. Yeah, so I know the free trial itself comes with currently the first 2 expansions by default as well. So there's Heaven's Ward and then Stormblood, which I always have the most trouble remembering Stormblood, because I don't know, just something about just the name doesn't really speak to me, like, as a Final Fantasy thing. But yeah, so I know I myself do own Shadowbringers and below. But yeah. So I feel like I'm okay, I need to... But I did realize one thing I was kind of forgetting. I need to actually set up the tracker. Do a console. Script blah. Alright, now we should have tracking. We should be good to go. Blip. I guess it's more of a blem. Oh yeah, I'm saying that if you had the free trial, you would also have the same access to the same things. Yeah, I know, like, actually having the active subscription lets you do stuff like you can actually interact with, like, certain styles of chat. You can actually join free companies, stuff like that. But yeah, just the way that they seem to be operating is that the most basic version of the game will always include anything more than 2 expansions be past the current, is I think the right way to phrase that. Because the current expansion and the previous expansion you still need to pay for. Everything after that is going to be... Oh, no, I guess it'd be 3. Because there's a... Yeah, it's something with the math. I forget exactly how it works. I think all my special settings should be good. Yeah, we're good for this one. And let's heckin' go. Alright, let's see how this map rando goes. You're a big lizard boy. Alright, where we start? Oh, that's not viable. Actually, I guess we could still see what the item in here is going to be. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, hello, space jump. I think I'm going to be dead. Yep, okay. I do want that space jump, though. I think if I do the right motions, I can get in there quickly, pick up the item, and then leave without dying. Let's try to effectuate that. Oh, nope, that's not going to do it. Okay, maybe that's not going to be as easy as I thought. I'll come back to that in a bit. See if I get like a E-tank or something over this way. That's a little too finicky at the moment. Are you serious? I actually have to do that. Well, we might be here for a bit, folks. Also, I should probably update my category. We're doing a retro game. All right. Okay, so what's the right movement for this then? I think I had the right... Oh, well, that... How did I just stop entirely? Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, okay, so how... I'll get this like another couple tries. But yeah, if this turns out to be just too annoying to try to do, I might just remake the seed. Oh, that's definitely not gonna work. How was I ducking? And I'm starting to think this controller might be getting a little wonky on me with the way the D-pad works. Because I've been ducking when I'm not supposed to be ducking. Welcome on in, King. How you doing tonight? Yeah, enjoy it while you can. This sprite may not be long for the stream. Oh, perfect. Okay, I only got 3 of them on me, so that makes me survive. Let's heckin' go. All right, we have a run. Would a fully procedurally generated Super Metroid be possible while guaranteeing inability to soft lock? It would. I think it'd be one of those things that it would take a long time for the seed to be able to actually generate in the first place. Because if my understanding is that the current map rando just generation in general it's just like a handful of kind of predetermined maps that just have all the items randomized within them. But yeah, because I think that kind of falls under the same issues that the Castlevania Symphony of the Night randomizer has, where like the more checks you have to implement. Oh, we can't get this right away. The more checks you have to implement. Oh, we have to do this. Oh, I would have wished we had that before. But yeah, the more checks and different pathing you have to implement, the more processing power it takes to do. Or I imagine if there were like a fully procedurally generated version of that, it would take a lot longer to actually get set up, especially how many different rooms there are, how many different room types, where everything can possibly lead. And if I remember correctly, there is actually a setup or something somebody is currently working on that would actually, oh no, I think I'm thinking of Symphony of the Night. But yeah, a way that would actually like potentially add new doorways and such, instead of just leaving the vanilla entrances as they are. I'm gonna save again just to be safe. But yeah, would it be possible? Yes. There would be a lot of resources required to be able to make that actually like viable though. And not even talking about the like the randomizer settings or anything, just the technology to make it generable. I don't know if that's a word or not, but it is now. Okay, criteria is pretty small so far. Hey, it's the same music. This works. We can still mockball through. I think this still works. Oh, well. Okay, I'm so glad that was a power bomb because we would have been soft locked otherwise. Now, this is the problem with the map rando, is that it doesn't have the same anti-soft lock features that the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, that's not a lot of health. But yeah, this rando doesn't have the same anti-soft lock features that the Varia randomizer does. But I need to be very careful about what I do and how I do it. I'm also trying to remember where my hitbox is for this sprite. Yeah, get ourselves filled up a little bit. We'll do like one more. That should be good. I feel like this should be possible. It's just not a lot of run space ahead of time. There we go. Yeah, supers. Hey, I actually got out of there with more health, too. Okay, we're getting a decent variety of items, which is nice. That one doesn't really do a lot for progression, but it's still a nice thing to have. You could argue, well, things we already had space jumps. We already have logical access to the next doorway anyway. And actually, there's 2 ways we can access because of the map rando. Normally, this is a one-way door, but with map rando, they gotta keep everything open that they can. Oh, the map room's down there. Okay, we need to prioritize that. That way we actually know like where we're going and how to get there. Okay, so there's a small heated room. I think we should be fine with that. Yeah, everything else loops pretty easily. Yeah, I think this should still be the right way to go. Ah, come... Game, please. Hey, that actually worked. Let's go. Okay, heated room. Oh, this is easy. I mean, power bombs are... Actually, we already have regular bombs. We don't really need those. Okay, so we have access to at least one item in here. Oh, it is just missiles, but... I don't know, early on, I think it's still kind of a good thing to get missiles. Just you have a little bit of extra options for ammo. Especially if you need to save your supers for something. Where do we go from here? So up and left just goes back to where we came from. Yeah, we can try to get that other major down there. Oh, that's not... I hope that's not the Dragon fight. No, I think the Dragon fight is a smaller room than that. What room is that? Oh, no, I know what room this is. This is the transition from Wreck Ship to Meridia, yeah. Although... I think we can still do this. Come on. There. Okay, that's a crumble. Maybe we can't go through the way I thought I could. Okay, this could be an issue. I don't know if I've ever had to go through here without gravity before. Okay, I am not gonna let you damage me. That thing would literally one-shot me right now if it hit me. I think it does like 2 tanks of damage. Be very cautious. Okay. Well, it's 2 items. I mean, E-Tank is nice, but... Unfortunately, the... Oh, God. I'm not taking that risk. I don't think that replenishes, does it? No, we're not gonna find out. Okay, I thought they did more damage than that. There's only 120. Okay, so nothing to get over this way, right? Technically, yes? What room is that? Oh, it's within, it's about to... Oh, this is the escape. Oh. Okay, I need to be slightly careful here, because these things can do a decent chunk of damage if I'm not careful. Unless they've actually been toned down because of the map rando. I think they might... Oh, right, I forgot about the lava. Oh, this might actually be a bad idea. Please be like gravity or area. Oh, why is it gotta be ice? Ah, come on. Okay, that probably killed us. You know what? I'm not accepting that. There we go. Yeah, because that would have been too much progress to lose. And I'd be willing to accept right now. Okay, so at least at this point we know we can just head back. Nothing else for us to get here. Long hallway is long. Okay, so 2 items for us to get up here. If I remember the map right, I think the one up here is just gonna be missiles. Yeah, just missiles. Here's a major, though. Ooh, wave. Now that's an upgrade. Let me come back out this way. Yeah, now is when I actually turn off Ice Beam, because that's going to make the enemies take more hits to kill them instead of less. I think we're heading back to the ship anyway, so no point in saving there. Come on, get up there. Alright, so there's literally only one direction we can go to from here. Do an official save. Supportive Wiggles! Welcome on in, Sim. How you doing tonight? Every day I'm wiggling. Ow. Alright, so where does this lead us? Oh, God! Oh, I hate this room. Well. So now I need to figure out how we're going to safely even get through there. EP as usual, but not bad today. Hope you're well. I'm sadly at the end of my extended weekend, so that part's unfortunate, but otherwise I'm doing good. Well. How was I not taking damage for a bit there? Okay, we're going to go back through there with full health. We'll try it again that way instead. Actually, I guess I could just do this. You know what? You're right. I disabled that because I don't like having Ice Beam on and I can barely kill anything with it otherwise. Yeah. Duly noted, thank you. Okay, so in that case... On the plus side, once the Metroids are dead, they do not respawn, like, at all. So we shouldn't have to worry about these guys ever again. Okay, that was our important progression that we needed. Also, a lot less physical damage, too, from enemies. The scene has been a bit annoying so far, the way the items are laid out. Just go one direction, just go back the other direction, just go back the other direction, and vice versa. Yeah, look at how purple that suit is. And because that's just a lot faster. Yeah, and again, this is why I don't like having Ice Beam on. Because enemies that are normally one-hit kills now take 2 hits. And it's actually a downgrade half the time. And like the extra damage that it does add is like very minuscule. Where I think your base power beam does something like 100 damage. The Ice Beam adds like 50. Those are your wedding colors? Fair enough. But see, the thing is, now I'm concerned that I'm going to find like another Metroid room that I'm not going to be expecting, and I'll need it on for that specifically. Already he's on ahead of time. Okay, trying to do the mock ball like this kind of sucks. Oh, God. Okay, at least I have gravity so I'm not being restricted by my movement. There we go. Okay, so we already did everything in here. Okay, what was the... Yeah, we just had... Okay, so we had the upper path. Okay, you saw what just happened in this past room. I'm gonna forget I have it on by the time I get to the next Metroid room. And you're gonna have to remind me that I have it again. It's like, Aaron, do the thing. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Then I'll forget about it again the next room. Also, I just realized we haven't gotten down this way yet. This is also new. Well, it's a good thing I forgot about this room until now. Do I even want to go through this way right now? Just missiles in there. I mean, we do have the ammunition to be able to come back if we need to. Let's try it. There are a lot of doors in this room. This is not going to be a one-way because we can get back the other way. Well, it is technically one way, but it's not the bad kind of run one way. Ah. On the plus side, I give you hope that you could be a streamer. I mean, truthfully, anybody can be a streamer. As long as you're having fun with what you're doing, that's literally the only important, quote-unquote, rule that there is to follow. It is kind of one of those things, though, that you do have a divided attention span between, like, you're not just playing the game, you're also interacting with chat and making sure you're not, like, missing anything on both sides of it, and then you end up missing things on both sides as a result. It's the blurst of both worlds. Okay, now we can go through here. Oh, we barely avoid that. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be that big a deal because we do have gravity. Oh well. I mean, sure. This way, if we die, we don't have to go back as far. Why is everybody always picking on me? Which ways do these go? That just leads to a recharge spot. We don't need that. At least not yet. Wow, that's actually a vanilla connection. That's interesting. Come on, get out of there. This has to be important. That's important. It's like I knew consciously it had to be important, but I just wasn't like subconsciously convinced. But yeah, that definitely like top tier item pickup. Okay, so now where? Okay, so very top left, so we can get access to another major. Yeah, at least at this point, we're not afraid of like any area for any reason. We have all the armor. Well, as far as like environments go, everything else can still hurt, but. Some more soups. Ah, come on. Yeah, thankfully those enemies have a 100% chance of dropping supers as long as you're missing them. And I think otherwise they drop just health otherwise. Also, speed booster is nice. This actually might be a relatively friendly seed to us in the long run. We're getting a lot of key items early. Ah, come on. More max supers? Yeah, I'll definitely take that, but at least for now, until we actually find, like, bosses, it's not so big an issue at the moment. Get over there. Okay, so now... So up there leads to Turian, that leads to Norfair. And yeah, so the different areas do have an impact on like what... I think on what the odds are of having a certain number of items and certain types and combinations of bosses in them. Like if I remember, Criteria is like always an area that has like the most possible items in it, just because of the fact that you're just starting there, so there kind of needs to be a lot of stuff there. Oh yeah, this game would just be unplayable if it was like Mega Man spikes. Although, if you want to see a Super Metroid like ROM hack with a lot of spikes, look up Super Metroid Impossible. Yeah, spikes are kind of that game's bread and butter. They're not technically insta-kills, but the way that ROM hack works, they are basically insta-kills. Ah, wrong side. Okay, more doors. Okay, so not gonna be able to use the speed booster to go in the wrong direction through those breakable walls. We're not gonna be able to get enough of a build-up. We can get some ammo restoration. Ooh, that was a beautiful jump. Ah, come on. Game, please. Ah. And a freaking K go through the platform. There we go. That's just hell. Well, does it recover? Okay, it does not recover reserve. Good to know. At least that section's already nice and cleared. I guess we could go down, actually. Okay, that just leads back the same way we'd gone otherwise. Because in order to get through that direction and that side, I would have to do a, I forget what it's called, green gate glitch, which unfortunately requires probably most of my super missiles. Symbol use for the recovery room is illegal. Technically, only if it's red. If the cross itself is red, then it's a copyright violation. Otherwise, not so much. Well, I mean, I want an ammo. I think the way that works, I think it also has to at least be similar to the colorization that's shown in order for it to be like a properly, like, proper case or whatnot. Yeah, definitely get some reserve tank as well while we have the chance. Yes, big lizard with big gun. Okay, game, can I please? Okay, take care of you for... Oh my god, please. Why can I not control anymore? There we go. I mean, I'll take the health. Doesn't do a lot for me at the moment. Do you think they accept hugged and pets? I'm sure if you ask nicely enough and we're, like, not at all threatening. I think that'd be enough for things. You know Transformers got sued because Rat used the Red Cross without permission? What was it, like, the actual, like, Red Cross itself, or was it just something, like similar looking? Because that's where the catch is legally. Okay, there's all these refill stations. Actually, okay. So I think in this case it's red because of the background color that's used. I think if it was like any other session, it's like if the background is like orange or green, it would be orange or green instead. So it's not specifically meant to be like that. It's also one of those things where, like, because of the fact that it does have its own separate, well, maybe not completely separate, but kind of its own, how do I want to say this? It kind of has its own, like, established lore, so to speak, when you're gaming. It might have a little bit more protectability from that. It's on the shoulders in G1, full-on red plus signs. Yeah, if it's like a straight up, it just is that logo, then that's where that becomes an issue. Oh, I do not want to go this way. I was this way at stickers. love how weird these areas look with the other areas theming. Kind of one of my favorite things about Map Rando. There are a lot of people who have issues with the fact that the maps look different with this kind of setting, but I think it's actually better because of it. It kind of goes in that whole vibe of like relearning the game for quote unquote the first time again. Have we been down here yet? Okay, we have already been down there, so... yeah, let's go over and explore here first. We have everything we need to get back. Oh, actually froze it. Nice. And that's one of the reasons why it's nice to have regular missiles, too. You can be able to open red doors without wasting your precious supers. I thought that would kill them. Huh. Normally this room isn't... actually, no, we can get an item in here still. And just missiles. Do I want to go down here yet? We don't have any information, I don't think. Oh no, we do have some information. That is currently not helpful, so we're not going to go that way. At least we have some basic map layouts. I mean, sure. Why not? You walk a little more so you don't fall right into my face. Yeah, because the platform they're walking on just like is destroyed at all. They will in fact just phase through the floor. Okay, we found the statue room. Okay, new area, I think. Sure. Just for here. Oh, I do still need to... Okay. As long as I get my supers back, I'm happy. Oh, I got some of them back. I mean, I'm becoming less inclined to grab more of these, but... okay, where's the rest of our supers? Oh, this leads back up here. Oh, wait, no, this is the climb. Then where does this lead? Somewhere potentially new? I mean... until we find better. That is not helpful right now. Should be able to... oh, I need to break most of this back out. Okay, that works. But I want it. No, we have secret passages or secret tunnels at home. Yeah, let's get a little bit more ammo back, or just resources in general. Well, we were doing good for, like, helpful pickups. Now everything's just kind of meh. Oh, bomb trees up. Freaking missiles. Actually, could I do a short charge through here? Oh, not enough space. If I knew, like, the starter step short charge, I might be able to make that. But with my current knowledge, there's no way that was working. Hey, okay. Okay, so we can still check over this way, see where this leads us. Okay, now we're into here. Why can't this be anywhere useful? I got all my suits. I don't mind taking the damage. There we go. These be useful. Oh, this... Okay, you know what? Just for the sake of... actually, I do have to destroy these things first. Like, make this actually viable. Yeah, just so we don't have to go through the worst room in the game again. And yeah, that room that had all the key hunters in it, that is actually literally called the worst room in the game in the speedrunning community. Yeah, this keeps it nice and simple. Ow. So, quick refill again. Need to find pictures? No worries. Alright, so... Yeah, I guess we just head all the way down here. And then, okay, now we head left. We're done with this section. Oh, dang it. Come on. I suppose I do need to, turn the ice off to make this work. Oh, dang it. Yeah, it didn't work nearly as well because I didn't do it from the start, but... You're in the Discord? Heck yeah. Now the question is, are they cursed images? Okay, yeah, we go down now. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which door we would go through yet. Okay, this is the Alcatraz area. Got it. I forgot these were actually, like, individual blocks. No, but they are illegal? I have concerns. Not with this box, because we're more than ammoed up to take them out, but... Dang it. Okay, I think I got 6s. It's red or red crossed Ratchet? Isn't it from like Ratchet and Clank? So I didn't realize they had a thing with that. Then again, I should probably comment that literally the only Ratchet and Clank game I've played like at length was Rift Apart. But I really don't know like much about the base game history or whatnot. It's a spooky ghost. Okay, I think I got 7 there, so we should be at, what, 13? So I think 6 missiles and a super should be fine. Autobot? Perfect. I think I got an extra missile in there to be safe, too. Yeah, not only is it an alien ghost, it's an alien ghost elephant. You can tell because of how it sounds. Okay, so that will allow us to actually get access to the map station once we do find it. Conversation from maybe a few minutes ago? Wait, what am I hearing? Oh, you're talking about Transformers, okay. Yeah, as a reminder, I've never really been much of a Transformers person, so if somebody says a name that's both related to that and some other IP, Transformers is not going to be the first thing I think of. So that's kind of a me thing. Okay, what do we have to work with here? Well, a big nothing there. Ooh, oh, that's gonna be an annoying fight. A Transformer? I have one of those outside my house. Got ran into buffer? My brain has been buffering just literally all day. It's in a constant state of buffer. Okay, so we can get the... I'm assuming there's probably like a power bomb or super down there. We get whatever the major is there. Take care of that fight. Nothing super exciting up there. We do have a Dragon fight up there. Again, though, Transformers is not like the first thing I think of when it comes to IPs, so just it's the way my brain works. Yeah, let's try to go for the items over on this side. We'll save first, since we actually have a save nearby, and it's actually helpful for a change. Okay, this is an easy one to get. I was really hoping for supers. But apparently those are illegal. Okay, can I get... Thank you. No being sad. Be hep snip. Hey, spring ball. It had to be spring... I'm not even getting those missiles. They do literally no good. Alright, this is gonna take a while. Oh god, okay, so I was not... Okay, now I'm... Nope. Okay, I think now I'm in position. I actually need to turn off wave here, because the hitbox functions in ways I don't want it to. There you go, now I can start farming supers. If you actually start throwing the meatballs, there we go. Yeah, one of the good things about this fight is that as long as you know how to do this trick, it's never a soft lock as long as you have some amount of super missiles. There we go. I forget how many supers it takes to actually finish him off. I think it's like 20 or 25, something like that. Okay, that was a good drop. Then he will catch missiles that are when he's basically able... Oh god, that was terrible. Yeah, he will also catch some of the supers and not be able to do, like, literally all the damage with them. Ooh, we actually got 4 of them. 1 second go. Dude. Come on, we both have places to be. Just give me my supers and we can both move on with our lives. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea if there's like any kind of AI manipulation you can do with this fight or not. I'm just kind of sitting here and hoping for good RNG. There we go, that's good. Seriously, we got nothing there? Oh my god, please. Ah. Oh my god, please. He's trolling me. Like, even more than normal. There we go. Now we're talking. Ah, dang it. Just too slow on that last one. He should be dead soon, I think. Ooh, that was good. Come on, just give me one more refill. Game. Okay, we only needed one more. I guess that kind of tracks. I said I wasn't going to get it, but heck it. I want to make this feel like it was worth it. Okay, so turn on wave again. Ow! That was a direct freaking hit on my noggin. And welcome on in, Zenogre. How you doing tonight? Do I know how hard it is to generate supers in your body? I mean... I mean... No. That's not the point. I don't think it's worth going up there. Yeah, I think we just head back left again. Wait, how do we actually get out of here? Oh, we could go to a new region down there. Let's try that. We get to actual Meridia. Soon, TM. Yeah, I thought it was too slow for that. Come on. There. So then we head back down here. Hopefully this is the right choice. Okay, so we're in a Meridia room. Don't really benefit from that a lot. You almost done with cleaning up the new place? Heck yeah! Oh god. Wow, that was a perfect dodge, actually. You talking about the morph ball or just the lizard? Because we're playing lizard. We're playing lizard that turns its legs in a whole 360-degree rotation to run. Yeah, this sprite has been out for, I think, at least a couple of years at this point. I played with it several times, and I still love it, just for the overall visual design. Oh my god, more supers. Let's second go. It's been 84 years. Okay, so actually no, we have speed boost, so we can do this. We can do this legit. Nyum. Get out of here. Ooh. Okay, now we have another source of damage that's not missiles that we can actually rely on for bosses. I've never seen him stop in that spot before. That was interesting. Dang it. Yum. Okay, so that's everything we can do there then. And we don't need to do this. We can just go like, yeah. And where does this lead? Got E-Tank. I mean, health is nice, but it's not really necessary. Like, okay, I should have known that would happen. I've done this more than enough. E. Come on. Oh, hello, Craig. Fancy meeting you here. Yay, friend. Friend went down for EPs. EE tanks. They're in this game. Wind. Okay, we're getting more supers. I'll accept it. I would kind of prefer something like Plasma right now, or like Screw Attack, but for now, supers are okay. And actually, now that we have a Speed Booster, I'd actually like a high jump boost a little bit more. We can have more standard jump heights. Get our Power Bomb back while we explore. Oh. I can still get damaged by it. Oh, the fight actually still goes like normal. Okay. Good to know. Is there anything actually down there that I'm aware of? Oh, okay, it's just a connector. Spore Spawn will live. Sure, we haven't saved in a bit. For now. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's make it simple. Can I do this without... Yeah, I can. Cool. Yeah, I saw somebody do that like once in some Metroid rando race a while back, and I'm just like, oh, that looks cool, so cool. I want to be able to do that. And it's actually kind of easier than it looks, honestly. Okay, so that way didn't lead to anything. And this is why I want high jump boost when I have speed booster, because you actually lose jump height to begin with the speed boost running. Okay. Okay, that was just literally everything up there. Okay, we go all the way down, all the way left. Okay, all the way down, all the way left, all the way down, all the way left. Nice and simple. Come on. Game. Game, please stop being rude. Yeah, down again. Yeah, first try, let's go. Okay, so yeah, there's so much of doorways we can go through from here. This one, that's just a basic room. Oh god. Okay. I mean, oh, we do a spring ball now. Okay. Ooh, map room, let's go. We can get kind of an idea where we need to go. Apparently nowhere this way, or like any way, honestly. might be some supers here. We might get the 2 supers that are like in the center of this section here. Since they're gonna be pretty quick to get to. Maybe, well, the thing is, it may not even be supers, it may just be more power bombs. Not even guaranteed to be supers. Let's see what we can get at least. Yeah, we'll just do this. Simpler. Because I would like some more supers as much as possible. I forgot reserves could be part of that too. That's even less helpful. I think the one was this way, right? Yeah. I guess we could have gone both ways, but oh well. Alright, please be something useful. I was afraid of... Okay, it's just an E-tank though. Legit, those enemies can be kind of dangerous if you're not prepared for them. Yeah, because without any armor, they do like base 120, I think, damage to you. Something like that. Yeah, I think it was worth trying to get this too. It better be a freaking super at this point, though. Nope, power bomb. Oh yeah, I forgot those things activate. I normally never go through this room when it's activated, so I kind of forget things. Heck you. Alright, so nothing else worth getting down here. Yeah, we just leave. We leave and forget this place exists. So where are we going from here then? Honestly, that might be the better way to go. Because there is a boss up there we need to get to. I think if we go around like this, I think that might be slightly faster. Oh, I thought I got my jump in. T stands for Turian. So in the vanilla game, it's basically the final area where you fight Mother Brain. In Map Rando, it's mostly just any other random area. No real like special qualities that it has. I think it might maybe have like a lower item density as far as like majors go, but I do not know that for a fact. Did I want to go down? I did not want to go down. Good. T for terrible. Why are you here? I mean, in the base game, it's there because it has to be. But it can still find a better reason than that, I'm sure. I should have done power bomb at a wall. Oh, if I'd made that wall jump, that would have been absolutely perfect movement. We need to head this way. All right, boss time. gonna do something silly. I'm gonna do this fight like as quote-unquote the devs intended. Ish. Actually, I can probably... Never mind, we're not gonna do this as the devs intended. We're gonna shenanigan. We're gonna try to shenanigan. Yay, we shenaniganed. Although I didn't get the blue suit, unfortunately. Yeah, because normally you should not be able to have anywhere near the distance you need to be able to do the Shine Spark there. It's the way the devs intended it in their fever dreams. That is my headcanon, and you cannot take it away from me. Okay, so from here, so I think we should be basically done with this area then. We need to head back over to... We have not done either of those Turians yet. Okay, so just constant down and right, down and right. Not that kind of down right. Hey, we get to go to this room again. Yay! If I waited a little bit, I could have gone through that without damage, but oh well. Ow. Oh, that's not where I thought that led. Oh, I need to go right. You know what? Since we're here. Yes, I have 4 majors left. None of them are technically required, but they do still exist. In fact, technically, we are actually in go mode right now. It's just this is not the go mode I want, so I'm still going to be trying to find items along with the bosses themselves. And actually, all we have left is Ridley. Well, we have Ridley, and then we need to actually find Mother Brain is the other issue with that. And then we have to figure out how to get back to the ship. There's going to be a whole load of WTF. Correct, yeah. Although 2 of those items are completely incompatible with each other, basically being Plasma and Spazer, the game literally breaks it to try to use them both together. And between those 2, Plasma is in every way, shape, and form better. It's technically worse as far as like hitbox size goes, but once you have Plasma Beam, that issue is taken care of. Oh, we got Gauntlet. Sure, why not? Everybody can have a little bit of Gauntlet as a treat. What, WTF? What to find? What the finding? Alright, let's see if this is the correct entrance to be going down. Results inconclusive. We can see what items are up here. Come on. Dude, jump. Oh my god. Okay, why am I suddenly being bad? God, heck it. Let's do this. Oh, there's another one on me. We do not need either of those. Fair point. I will try not to forget that next time. But be warned, I probably will forget it next time. Yeah, part of the reason I try to do stuff like that as well is to try to maintain my muscle memory for that kind of thing. Because otherwise, you know, things like that happen. Or I guess in this case, things like that happen regardless, but still. You know what? Sure. Actually, no, we don't need these. I was thinking, ooh, items. But then I'm just like, why though? This section can only end in useful things. Yeah, Aaron, I love you, but your dirt pitch levels are over 9,000. Is this where I want to be going? Oh god, the map's over that way. I mean, we've already kind of committed to this path, so... Yeah, I said it because I've accepted the truth long, long ago. Okay, now we can use Speed Booster to get out of here quickly. I thought I could... Well, that's going about as well as expected. Yeah, let's try to get to that map station so we actually have an idea where we're going. I don't want it to just be like a save room. Oh, it's a long hallway. This actually might be the correct path. Come on. Should have done that earlier, but... Okay, this went right to the map room. Nice. Alright. There's 2 majors in completely separate sections. Okay, at least that one's easy to get to. Just left to the vertical hallway and then go straight up. Yeah, it's amazing the things people spend money on. Just watching a derpy little cat do derpy little things. In games that are not supposed to be as derpy as they are, but they look like it because the derpy cat is playing them. Ah, okay, that was on me. Played that a little too cheekily. Okay, I know this room. Please be useful. I'll take it. As I mentioned before, it normalizes my jump height, so I actually know how it's gonna work when I jump. Yeah, because you love how much I succeed at failing. Yay, unintended damage boost. That actually look kind of cool still. And sometimes both and neither at the same time. I'm just that talented. Okay, no matter... this is... God damn it. Well, this just got more complicated. There we go. Okay, that's one. Okay, 2 down. Come on. Oh, not gonna get one of... Yeah, that one wasn't low enough. Yeah, this room sucks when you don't have plasma or screw attack, because then you have to do like the most awkward means of destroying these guys possible. Oh, hell yeah, let's go. I wasn't even trying to do that. That was perfect. So yeah, otherwise you can kill those guys with shine sparks like that, or by doing pseudo... I forget what exactly it's called, but when you hold the charge beam up, you can basically like a pseudo screw attack kind of move, where you can do damage to the enemy. But if you don't kill him with that shot, you actually take damage yourself. And we technically had plenty of health to be able to do that method for all of them. It's just not as fun to do it that way. Oh my gosh, a heckin' cutie called me a heckin' cutie. Okay, so... yeah, now we just head all the way left. Wait a minute. Oh no, we gotta go through this elevator path down there. Which is actually probably better, honestly, because then we get back to the next area more quickly. Okay, so all the way down, left, all the way down, left. It is okay. I believe in your cuteness even if you don't. Oh, I lost my speed immediately. Rage. Okay. Now the long elevator. Okay, so we need this ready. Actually, we can use a power bomb for this as well. Let's save our super. Okay, that's useful. I will take that. Now I can be even more careless about my movement and be hurt by it less. It would have been nice to get another beam like plasma or even Spazer at this point, but nothing else. Spazer is still a big increase in damage as well. The other useful thing about plasma being that it can actually go through enemies and it basically has like penetrating features to it. Whereas Spazer just once it hits something, it's like, nope, my job's done here. I poof. Oh, this room. Here we go. Okay. We had where do we even need to go? We've cleared everything. Hold on. It's like a moderate level damage boost. I think Wave gives you like an extra 100 or 150 points of damage, something like that. Spazer is like 300. And I think Plasma is like 600, something like that. The Wave is definitely good in that regard, but it's not like top tier. And then Wave also has the benefit of being able to fire the shots through stuff like walls and obstacles, stuff like that. And have penetrating qualities through those. Charge, I believe, doubles the damage of whatever your beam combination is. But the problem is it does take a little bit to actually, like, basically build up to speed or whatever. IRL footage of you waving to people and reducing them to atoms. Oh my god, just that one. Yeah, that's beautiful. You're so powerful, you don't even need to do the snap. You just think. And they are like dust in the wind. Supers, we're taking them. Okay, this entire area is still unexplored. We actually might need to go down there at some point, but... well, we have a save, so why not? I probably could have done the Moonfall and make that a little quicker, but oh well. I suspect I'm going to want to go through the quicksand pits. If I can even get back, actually. Might not be able to. Actually, we're trying to find Ridley, and Ridley's... no, I guess it could be either or. I was going to say Ridley's entrance is usually a left-facing door, but we could also go in from, like, the back entrance and find Ridley as well. Actually, we have an easy way back. We'll do this path later. I'll finish up everything on this side first. Oh, no damage boost. Did I open another door somewhere somehow? That was weird. You saw the ready room on the minimap? If you mean the block to the right, that's the map room. Yeah, currently we do not know where the actual Ridley boss fight is. The boss fight rooms, or at least anything that's the objective for the seed, the room squares are marked as X's. No? For this area or a different area? In Criteria? I don't remember seeing any of those. Hold on. How do I... There. Criteria... No, there's no boss areas. There's this little, like, cross-section thing here. That's for the health and ammo refill station. But that's it. There are no boss sections here. Oh, the area I'm in here? Yeah, the area I'm in right now, like I said, the only thing information I have right now is the map room, which is the room with the square inside the smaller square inside the bigger square. There's no other room with X's. Yeah, the area I was just in, I believe, was Criteria, because we came in through the C up there. That's for Criteria. We came in from here. Then we came in from Turian before. What was Turian? Turian... Yeah, Turian didn't have any bosses. Before that, we would have been in Norfair. So we have... I think that was that was a Fantoon fight right there. This was the Dragon fight. Yeah, not missing anything else. That was the Kraid fight. Turian had a weird symbol. Oh, wrong section. Turian. If you mean like this little icon right here, the little rocket ship thing, that's an ammo refill station. Yeah, that's basically it for, like, unique-ish symbols. There's a map station here we already got. Got some... I forget what these items are called. I think they're still technically miners, but they're just, like, more wantable miners. But yeah, there is nothing in Turian left for us to get that's actually, like, worth our time. Okay, no, I can see the Among Us symbol. I can see that one. Yeah, that was Criteria, Brinstar... Is there anything else in Meridia? So that was a Kraid. We've already explored everything else. We have the map. Yeah, so I think both Ridley and Mother Brain have to be in Brinstar. That's the only way I can see this working. Okay, free item. There's friggin' missiles. Now, one thing that might suck is that by the time we do find Ridley, there might not be any, like, good farming spots before that. So we might have to maybe try to just make do with those supers that we have. Hopefully it doesn't get to be that way, but... Made you think it was a boss? Airlocked. Yeah, airlocked this entire seed while you're at it. Sure, we'll update our save. Actually, either of those quicksand pits up there could be, like, item-based checks. In fact, you know what? Let's actually check. We just save so we can easily reset if they're nothing useful. Okay, they're probably both just dead ends then. Because if they were the section with items, there would actually be 2 tiles high for those rooms, but there's only 1 tile. Okay, this entire section is useless then. Good to know. Actually, this is actually a decent farm spot right here. Okay, now we're full. Alright, so where else can we go? There's a path down there. Oh, come on. Did the sand hide goodies? It did not. At least the sections that would hide the goodies in the sand, those sections are not there because they would not be able to fit there. That one just didn't have a chance to be useful. Ah, come on. Dang it. Okay, it's dead. Hopefully that turns out to be useful. Well, I see well, I didn't mean to go down there, but I guess here we are. It knew what it signed up for. It also had good insurance too, so you don't need to worry about it. Oh, hello. Okay, chances for more useful items. Why are none of them supers? I swear, like, every possible check that could have been supers I've skipped is going to be a super. The missiles inflict damage with the shockwave as well. Super missiles, the shockwave from the super missile does not do anything. It's just pure aesthetics. Yeah, it only does damage on contact. So many doorways to check now. I mean, sure. Actually, okay, the shockwave isn't 100% aesthetic. There is, like, enemies that are, like, crawling on the wall will actually, like, fall off the wall and ceiling when you hit, when you do the shockwave effect. But as far as, like, damage, the shockwaves don't do anything for that. Okay, that's what that is. We don't need that. I'm surprised that thing didn't drop anything. Okay, so that's a one-way path to the ceiling there. Come on. Take that. Thing. Well, the thing is, so the way that boss works is that if he, like, just comes out of his entrance, it actually takes him, his entire body needs to be out in the visual, or basically on the screen in order for him to die properly. Because I managed to do the last shot as he was already, like, entering into his little home thing. But that was more of a timing issue. Wait, I don't need to go this way. Yeah, it's probably coded that way just to make sure that he doesn't, like, bug out if you kill him at, like, an odd time or something like that. Yeah, this is a very well-made game, but it does have its little quirks. Oh, we found Mother Brain. Unfortunately, we're not ready for Mother Brain. Okay, so we could go that way. There might be something here worth getting. It's not gonna be Ridley. Oh, it's just this other path here. Is there anything? No, there. I guess there's an entire hallway that way. All right. Bad decision time. Oh my god, please. The bad decision was me trying to play this game with my presumed skill level. Okay, that was not the button I should have pressed. Yeah, I don't think I saw the other door on the map there, which is why I kind of just bailed on here. Should have went here when I had the chance earlier. Come on, Ridley. Not Ridley. Could maybe still be Ridley. Those... Okay, one of those was super. Not Ridley, but item. Came in mother's back door. Giggity. Please resend that sentence. I'm hating it the more I think about it. You make my brain go, ah. Although, to be fair, that is absolutely something that, I forget what his character name is, but that is absolutely something you probably would go giggity at. You're denying my request for the recension of my sanity. Which I guess is fair, because there wasn't much left of it anyway. Quagmire, that was his name. That is such a fitting name for a character like that, too. Like what other character type would you attribute to somebody whose name is Quagmire? I also never knew his first name was Glenn. That is actually news to me. I do want to go this way, right? Yeah, there's something left over here to get. Okay, so several paths at the bottom here. There's not really a good farmable enemy here. Come on. More friggin' missiles. Those are just gonna connect into here. Yeah, I don't want to do that quite yet. Too many missiles. Okay, we have 2 items down here. This could be good. We'll take it. That gives us our minimal required amount to kill Ridley with just supers. My question is, do I want to do the farm here? Look, they weren't even spawning for some reason. Yeah, it's not worth it. Missiles? More like missilerables. I got him. I mean, legit, that's better than anything I could come up with, so... GG's. Hello? Oh, this is a technically wrecked ship. Okay. I didn't realize there was still an entire other area to go. At least the map station's right here. Alright. There is a major. But that's literally it. You know, it's close enough by. Let's see if it's a space or a plasma. Oh, this room. I remember this room. This room sucks. Perfect. It's a good one. Alright, we can ignore all majors from this point forward. Come come on. What else is even left in this area? I mean, we don't have the map station yet, so... Yeah, go mode except for the fact that Ridley is still MIA. I'm starting to get very concerned. Okay, how do I get to a new area at this point? Okay, so there's just the one door there. Now watch that literally just be the door where Ridley is. That's honestly what I'm expecting at this point. Nope, not quite. Oh god, this room has a elevator in it. Well, let's see where it goes. Oh, right, that was Mother Brain. Okay, so at least we know officially where the entrance is. Yeah, they don't drop anything useful. Oh, there's still sections. Wait. Oh, there was the other door that I didn't even pay attention to that. That's on me. Oh, back to the elevator. Come on, Ridley. We do not need more missiles. Actually, this is a good spot to farm, though. There are 5 of these enemies that pop up at any given moment. One more. Okay, we should be ready for the Ridley fight whenever we find it. The thing is, I would use the excuse of, because of the fact that the rooms are randomized, I forgot which room that was. But it's also literally the exact same vanilla sprite setup, too, so I should have recognized the room for what it was. Okay, friggin' right there. Literally the last spot for us to check. Yeah, I think that was more of me trying to overthink things that caused that oversight. Flying lizard. Dang it. There we go. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Part of me wants to get the item in there just for completionist sake, but just no. Is there a save on the way to Mother Brain section? Let's check the map. Not really. I think we should be fine. We do have a charge beam. Oh, well, we gotta go through all these, though. Is there... Oh, God, there's kind of nothing. Oh, we know where Spazer is. I think we can make this work. Wait, no, hold on. Oh, come on. I might need to come back. I mean, on the plus side, it's not like we're locked out once we start the full fight. So if we don't have enough ammo, I can just come back later. Just make sure... Yeah, the door's still open. Unless it locks when I start firing, now we'll find out. Because unfortunately, Charge Beam does absolutely nothing for this phase. Although we actually do want Ice Beam on. Because we can... For whatever reason, when those guys are destroyed by the Ice Beam, they just, like... They take longer to spawn for whatever reason. Oh, that was super quick. Okay. I was not expecting to need that little ammo. Yeah, we'll go with that. That sounds about scientific-y to me. Oh, I need to be careful about my health. Actually, we have reserves. I'm not too worried. Ah, too late now. Already damaged down. Yeah, let's just... Okay, so it is the fast setup, so we don't have to go through the entire segment. That's good. Okay, they give us 9.5 minutes to save the animals. Actually, hold up. It says... I wonder if we're required to save the animals this run. Okay. Okay, I just need to remember where the animals were. Which, I remember we actually found the room relatively early on. So where's criteria? So we went... Yeah, we started there, we got that. Went around that way, got that. Went around this way. Did a bunch of stuff there. Crap, where were the... It said Tinink? Did it say Tinink? It might have been in there? You know, since we didn't have a save anywhere near the fight there, let's do one tiny bit of shenanigan. So we're gonna assume that this was the animal fight right here. So I remember being relatively early on that we found it. And it would kind of make sense for that to be it. We just need to head. So we need to go into Brinstar, which I think we're... Okay, this is where we are currently. So what's the best way out? So left in the water, U-turn, then up. All right. And it looks like this version of the randomizer does take out the enemies during the escape sequence as well, which does reduce a lot of lag. Okay, so in order to get to there... I think we just head... Yeah, we'll just head all the way left. Actually, no, we need to save the animals first. So up, so middle on the right. Okay, thankfully Hyper Beam is at least set up to be able to open up literally any of the doors here. And any of the blocks and whatnot. I don't know if it does that in vanilla necessarily, but that's how they do it in the rando. Thing is, with the amount of time that we got here, I don't think this is actually where the animals are going to be now I'm thinking about it. Because it would not give us this much time if that were the case. But only one way to find out. Get up there. It feels weird not having any enemies in the room. Okay, crap, that was not it. Okay. Was it in Brinstar? No, it wouldn't have been Brinstar because we were literally just here. We fought that a while ago. Back to Criteria. Where else did we go? So there's also Norfair. I think Norfair is where we went. Yeah, we need to head over to Norfair. So left, you turn up and right. Dang it. Stupid platforms. Ah, dang it. I thought I had more path to go. Okay, where in here could the animals have been? So I remember it was just a missile in the check, so we can look for any like singular room with a left-facing door that had a dot. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, maybe right over there. So just straight up all the way right. Let's try that. Yeah, just keep going right and don't stop. Never mind, we have to stop. I think it was this way. Oh no, it was one section up above. I think the section is going to be locked out to us. Okay, and that is a green gate glitch we cannot do from that direction, so we do have to go the long way around still. Oh, right. Okay, I can do that. Oh no, we go down. No, not the animals, dang it. Where else? Up on top there, I think. So I remember being on a relatively high section of an area. Aminos! Be free! Alright, I'm gonna see if I can just remember how to get back naturally without checking the map. Wait, no. I wanna go here. Oh, okay, I was on the right cardboard block. I guess I could have gone back the other way, but oh well. This makes it more adventurous. Right, those paths don't connect. Come on. Oh, this is gonna suck. Thankfully, since we're underwater, we get better jump mechanics. Ooh, almost perfect. I need to check map at this point. Oh, we need to go up. Yeah, we actually do. Okay, no, we need to go all the way left, and then we can go up. Noom. I am Speed. I am no longer Speed. I was the fast for 0.03 nanoseconds. Come on. Oh, I guess those gates don't go down in this mode. Interesting. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. Come on. Easy game. That was actually a very fast map round, LC. Good lord. I'm used to these playing for like 2.5 to 3 hours. Kablooey. Look at the aminos go. The timeline has been maintained. 1:11 for in-game clear time. Nice. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do my bio break a little bit early. Not by a lot, but okay, apparently it's like just 2 minutes early. But yeah, let's do a quick little bio break. Then when we get back, I think we'll do a standard Metroid randomizer to kind of finish up the rest of the stream. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll run a few minutes of ads to get those out of the way. And yeah, we shall be back momentarily. A burb. Alright, and we are returned. Alright, let's get myself in. And then let's go see what the next basic seed will do for us. Get the timer cleared out real quick. Do I want to change anything? Let's actually do a standard, just defeat all the bosses around like quote-unquote normal. I don't think I want to do anything else super fancy. I'll just do like a kind of a standard seed for rando for this. Actually, I did want to turn that back on. I need to do that customization. Who do I want to... I think there might be slightly more characters. Yeah, because I don't think I saw that character before. You know what? I want to play this character. I think there was a... Yeah, Infinite Space. Let's turn that off for this seed at least. I have to turn this... Actually, no, I can just go into... Downloads folder. Put that up, and then click and drag. Alright, also turn off the BRB. That would help. Yeah, let's start with the seed number 2. Let's see how well/poorly this goes. So this, I do need to redo the moonwalks. That one, for some reason, doesn't save on the site. And let's go. Yeah, defeat G4. Terrain is disabled again. Interesting. Terrain being disabled, I think, is actually probably more fun when you have just random objectives as well. That's kind of one thing I've started to learn over the years. That is a weird color palette for cat. I mean, I like green as a color, but I don't know if I like it as like this kind of color. It just kind of looks awkward. Ah, I didn't do the thing right. Try it again. There we go. So this is supposed to be Cat from Breath of Fire 2. It's kind of hard to see with the palette swap, but... Well, you don't see green cats? They're pretty common? I know there's a couple, like, personas that are, like, cats that are green, but... I don't know if there's any, like, media-based cat creatures that are, like, green like that. Or if there are, I'm just not thinking of them. Actually, I probably want to get the other one first, just in case those are power bombs. You'd never played a Breath of Fire game, really? Yeah, they're pretty much all good, I would say. One is a little standard, but it does have its own like little unique things that it tries to do. 2 is a great game, but it's kind of too much of a game in my opinion. There's just so much to do in the stories. A lot of it's kind of like not necessarily relevant. But yeah, the second is just a long game with a lot of characters you can play as, and a lot of kind of like confusing like town building elements. 3 is my favorite by far. 3 is a masterpiece. I highly recommend that one. I'll admit, like, nowadays I'm not as big into the master system they have in that game, where like each character can basically be put under the tutelage of a master who can like modify their stats and give them extra skill, stuff like that. I loved it as a kid, but nowadays I don't think I could play that again, because it kind of gives a sort of like stat-based FOMO, where like you're never sure if you're doing things that like the right way, and if you like wait too long to put them under a master, their stats are gonna be so much different than they would be otherwise. It's still a fantastic game. I just don't know if I could play it under that kind of system these days. Especially since most of the masters have like some kind of trade-off that they do as well. So like if you have a trainer that gives you like a lot of strength, they'll also reduce your intelligence gain as a result. I know it's meant as like just a balancing to make sure characters don't get too broken, but I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me with the way my brain works these days. Come on. Yeah, I know 4. I feel like my opinion is kind of different from most other people's, because a lot of other people consider 4 to be even better than what 3 was. But I don't know, something about 4 just like never really hit me. A lot of it is kind of like has a very kind of singular palette of color for like most of the game, and I don't know, it doesn't seem to have like the the kind of jovial whimsicality to it that the other Breath of Fire games have. I didn't get a single missile drop out of all those. Really game. But yeah, I'd say pretty much all the Breath of Fire games are definitely worth at least checking out. If nothing else. Although, Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, I kind of want to revisit that game at some point, because I know I wasn't super big into it when I first played it, but that's also because it was different, like vastly different from how the other Breath of Fire games were. One thing I've kind of found out is that if I know what to expect when it comes to a game, I'm usually able to kind of more get into it better, since I have like, you know, just the understanding of how it works. Whereas I definitely did not have that with Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, which I think is the 5th one. I think I still have a physical copy of it, actually. But yeah, it's a big style change compared to the previous Breath of Fire. Because I think, I don't remember if it became like slightly action based or not. I remember something changed with the gameplay. I don't remember what specifically it was at this point. But yeah, assuming I do still have my copy, I actually might just like loan it over to you next time I come over for stuff. I'll let you know like when I get a chance to look for it. Oh, you can't play PS2 stuff? Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, so knowing that I cannot get in there because I don't have supers. You got rid of all your retro stuff? I thought you still had, like, some of it left. Huh. It could just be my memory being, you know, my memory, but... that was probably not the right course of action. Nope. Okay, at least I can freeze these guys and they just become, like, disconnected from me. At least appreciate that about their mechanics. Like, how did I unspin? Come on. Well, I'll say, honestly, I could probably just loan you my PS2 as well. I haven't really used, like, most of my consoles in, like, ages at this point. Just PS5, Switch, PC and iPhone. Fair enough. Well. Yeah, I want to run through this. There. How dare you hit me through your own friend? I am so not used to having, or to not having super missiles at this point. My muscle memory is set to press the item select button 3 times to get the power bomb, and yeah, now I have to do it 2, and I just cannot comprehend. Which means I can't do that. I can't do half of these actually. That's annoying. You can't complete games you normally have access to. Honestly, fair. Okay, this path really sucks. I hope the game's not expecting us to do, like, Fantoon like this. I I mean, I can do fan tune like this. It's not that big a deal, but just because I can doesn't mean I want to. Do a safety save here in case I get soft locked. Yes, the rando gods have forsaken me on this night. I have to do a dev-intended spore spawn. White shirt and crop top and boots with no pants? Welcome to Cat. It is who she is and what she is. Ooh, got 3 in there. Nice. Normally not good with getting the triple missiles. Okay, that's what I expected. Yeah, I figured as much. You could technically make the argument that maybe she actually is, like, she's actually wearing, like tiger skin or leopard skin pants or whatever. I don't know if that's necessarily a theory I buy into, but it's a theory. Also see an answer of it was the 90s. I'll get the power bomb, why not? Ah, didn't get the moonfall. Come on, supers. Vanilla supers. Why? I want it. But I can't have it. I want it all, but I can't have it. Alright, so this seat officially sucks. Zoomy cat. Yeah, it may not be an excuse, but it is the reason. So the problem is there's actually like 2 distinct paths we could go at this point. We could head down into Brinstar through the Retro Mother Brain area, or we could head over to Wrecked Ship. Oh no, we can't go to Wrecked Ship because we don't have super missiles. We can get the ship PBs though. That'll determine what path we go. If the ship PBs check as power bombs, then we'll go to Wrecked Ship. If it's anything else, we go down through Retro Mother Brain. Or at least Retro. I think maybe Retro Brinstar. Well, Retro Mother Brain is still kind of accurate. So that's on the way still. Okay, it's just an E-Tank. Although I suppose we do have the ability to go through Gauntlet. Maybe that's the answer. We should be fully fine on ammo and stuff like that, but just in case. Okay, there's our supers. I think we will go to Rex ship and get that taken care of early. Especially given that we have speed boosters, so we can actually get everything there. He's definitely not wearing anything. That's kind of what I figured. But I can imagine people still trying to make that kind of argument that, like, no, she's just wearing like skin tight, like tiger skin pants or whatever. And I'm just like, are you sure about that? And then they're just like, absolutely, yes, I'm sure. We'll do one more save and refill just because I'm cautious like that. Absolutely, yes, you're deluding yourself. At least one is honest about the way they lie to themselves. Alright, so I need to open the door first. Oh, I did not do that correctly. Try that again. I do kind of like how her speed boosting sprite is basically her trying to do like a flying long kick, stuff like that. Or flying jumping crouch, that also works too. That move is for the special enemies. I could try to do another Shine Spark through here, but I want to try to save my health as much as I can. Especially given that we have no armor of any kind. Fantoon is still kind of a scary boss. I believe the kids these days call that ooh woo. I mean, at least with this version of the randomizer in the settings, it does come pre-filled. Can I be an enemy? Yeah, get in line. Get in line and take a number. Stupid ghost. I didn't actually need that, but sure. Oh, not quite. No, that's not how you do it. Why can I not do this anymore? Okay, that was too early. Ah, heck it, we'll just do this. So many purple. Oh, I only got the one. So we're 5 hits in. Oh, dang it. Okay, so we got 2 there, so 6 for that phase, 11 total so far. You attempt to eat the grape jelly balls. The grape jelly balls instead eat you. Game over. Okay, that was actually a good phase. I think I just need like 2 regulars and I'll be good. Ow. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, the missile count is a very important thing for this fight. If you're off by 1 missile in the wrong way, you have to deal with the 20-second enrage phase in which you cannot damage Spore Spawn. And a lot of its attacks are very difficult to dodge. Stupid alien elephant. Also, stupid alien ghost elephant. You gotta be respectful of the lore. Missiles. Try that again. Innocently, huh? About approximately how many quotation marks do we need around that term? $37 in a row. So 37 for each side then, so then that would be 74 total. Doesn't fit within Twitch's text limit. Sim knows the secrets. I want it, but I don't need it. It's from Clerks? I remember watching Clerks at some point in my life, long time ago. It was not really my humor, and I didn't really like understand most of what was going on in it, so I have like no memories of it. I don't know if I even finished watching it. Okay, I should be able to... Oh, I missed the one. That's a very hard speed booster Shine Spark to get lined up correctly, especially when you don't have access to the high jump. You have to be at like just the right height. Oh, charge me. We are absolutely taking that. Bad pause timing? Depends on the context. Ooh, wave beam as well. Let's can go. Now we're doing things. I really don't need more power bombs. Free ammo pickups. And health. Health is also good. I do want to get this ready. Hold onto cat gently like hamburger. Who phased the son of grade into solid rock? I was trying to do the asshole scene from Spaceballs, but I suddenly forgot how it actually starts. Oh yeah, the line was, "Sorry, sir, doing my best." I present cat. Ooh. Ah. And then very faintly in the background, giggity. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay, it was only power bombs. But salvaged. Oh, those blocks didn't despawn, or, yeah, didn't respawn either. I literally only had the one chance. Well, I could have also done spin jump off the next crumble blocks, but still. Okay, I kind of needed the tank there. That's actually good. Now with extra crotch kick to phase action. Blub, blub, blub. Commencing Operation Blub. Honestly, I might be better off just going back this route, just make sure I don't, like, miss anything for the Brinstar checks, because I don't want to leave all those... Well, especially given that I know Space Jump is down there. I do not want to leave that alone, if I can avoid it. And actually, yeah, everything in the first section of Brinstar is actually fine, so we can just come right down here. Do not blub the cat, or else the cat will blub you. Okay, now we take ice off again so we can do this trick cleanly. Or, if I can do it at all. Take two. There we go. Actually, we could also get the climb over here. Probably not the worst idea. Destroy! Also, make sure that they stand straight long enough to actually die from that. Just missiles. Big nabbit. And do this again. Yeah, did it right this time. Let's go. And we can also get this now. I'll take supers. They're no plasma, but I'll take them. Did we get Billy? No, we did not get Billy Mays. We didn't have power bombs at the time. Okay, I'm actually extra glad we decided to go this route then. I forgot we still needed these items too. Yeah, I'll take the health, why not? But since I'm just about to use some of that. More supers. And missiles. I feel like I might want to try to get more power bombs, but I don't know if any of these enemies even drop power bombs. I don't think they do. Hell yeah. Was not expecting that to actually work through the item pickup text box, but it was perfect. Just in case the item down here has more power bombs to give me a little more safety. Okay, just supers. How quickly I go from going, yay, supers, to being like, oh, just supers. Randomizers are a very fickle mistress. You like how this version has a map that when you get a pickup removes the mark? It is such a nice feature. Just straight up. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I really don't need those supers. Can I get a power bomb? No power bomb. But here's space jump. I do want to try to get some more power bombs if I can. I'm gonna need a decent amount for the upcoming checks. There's one. So I did this check earlier when I did the Spore Spawn fight, and because of the fact I couldn't get out because I didn't have super missiles, I reset the game to go elsewhere instead. So yeah, it was technically scouted ahead of time, in the hopes that it would be. Well, I guess one thing I should think of is that the randomizer never puts you in a situation where a check has to be what lets you out of an area. That's something I need to actually remember in future. So I could have saved a little bit of time by going that route. Come on, just one more power bomb. That's literally, I think, all I need. There we go, perfect. I'm done. Okay. Okay, it's still both broke up, and that's good. I think these guys can drop power bombs, but it's like a really low rate. First try, let's go. Sure. Just because we're here. Okay, we're getting all the super missiles now. Okay, so we should have exactly the amount of power bombs we need. There's like 1, 2. We can go inside. We'll get a couple of power bombs for free from the little slugs that are down there. We use those to get back up out of here. Ask for supers and you shall receive in spades. Oh, if only it were as simple as that. Because the thing is, I'm no longer asking for supers. I don't really need them as much anymore. Okay, that works too. Now we have more than enough to get out. Boom. It's manufactured in boom. Oh. Actually, we still need to get stuff in Red Tower too. Let's get that before we head back down. And for the sake of simplicity, we'll just do that. There. Just trying to pick up some power bombs, jeez. Supers, we'll probably take those. And didn't need those. Dang it. Dang. Okay. That is the one problem with the quote-unquote infinite spin jump, is that it's hard to do some of the damage boost setups as a result. Yeah, reserve. Well, we don't need to save. Yeah, there's nothing that can soft lock at this point, and the only like quote unquote combat encounter that would be at all scary would be Ridley, and we're still a long ways away from Ridley. Ooh, that was actually a good set of platform dodges. Yeah, saving is generally more important than map randomizers because A, you don't know where anything's going to be or if anything's going to like suddenly randomly soft lock you. In the base game, that's not nearly as much of a concern. Oh, okay. Sure. Stupid missiles. That might be a little too fast for the next room. Yeah. But the missiles love you. And I have a mutual respect for them. But that is it. Nothing more, nothing less. This worth? Not worth. Swimsh. Alright, can we go 2 for 2 on the crate? Quick kill. Oh, you opened your mouth way too early for that. I'm guessing the R is probably like the ammo refill room, is what those are. Yeah, I think that one's an ammo refill. Beautiful. Actually, I'm not sure if in this round if they differentiate between health and ammo refills, or they're both just R. Yeah, I want to say that's an ammo refill. No, just for the sake of it. Let's confirm. I think it's an ammo. Oh, that one's both. Okay. And I think in this randomizer, this only refills regular missiles. Yeah, it doesn't do the others. Yeah, there is an option to make it so we can recover all ammo at once, but I don't know. It's just something I've never been like super interested in personally. Ah, dang it. Heck all y'all. Okay, so with the exception of the boss, this area was kind of a waste. So I'm pretty sure we've done literally every check we possibly could up until this point, so that's be like very gravity suit super early in this area. Actually, no, we have a speed booster, so we can actually go to Bubble Mountain freely. I'm guessing that's probably where the game wants us to go. More missile. Oh, never mind, we do have gravity. Nice, okay. I still want to try to do some side exploration first, just in case we happen to find Varia, like, also conveniently nearby. So I would like to actually have the end game start with Dragon instead of Ridley, because Ridley is kind of common for the basic settings here. In fact, we can actually pay Croc a visit, who we didn't even see like any of in the last rando. Come on. Misses. Try to get all the help that I can from these guys. I think I might have come up with a net. Yep, definitely not negative at that point. Very healthy indeed. And welcome in, Zeruvian. How you doing tonight? Oh my god, please. There we go. Doing Z. I know that feel. That's me basically every day. I could always do it with a little bit more sleep. Alright, time to make Crocomire walk the plank. Yeah, the rando made a choice. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Come on. There we go. That should be good. Looks like a giant burger monster. You know, you're not wrong. By the way, the booger is getting cleaned up. Yeah, just a little casual tail wag. I can see it. And just with the little single finger gun. Being ready for whatever strikes. Ooh, that's a good find. Let's heck and go. Full beam, let's go. And we do have gravity, so I can just do this. All right, we don't have a spring ball yet. I'll take supers, just because we're here. New. Ah, come on. Okay. Regular bombs are not unwelcome. Kind of more of a question of just like, why now? Clearly because they're the bomb. Yeah! Do 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 do. Actually, I don't want to go here. What did I do? Hello. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Shared brain cell? Yeah. I feel like that was like a legally mandated shared brain cell right there. Come on. There we go. I got more than enough health. I don't need to worry about, like, preparing. 10 seconds later, game over. Dag nabbit. Well, I have no concerns about doing crystal flashes at this point. It's actually kind of an interesting ammo distribution, because this is actually relatively vanilla, and I have the distribution set to be like completely random. It seems like the rando is not actually doing the job I assigned it to do. I don't know if I can sue it for breach of contract. Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll heal on the way back. Okay, that works too. So that's an entirely different path. That's when you're coming out of Lower Norfair. That is not accessible to us right now. Randomly vanilla. That's always how it is. No, buddy, yeah. Randomizer setting? No. In fact, not only is the deck in perfect order, it's now basically as if it had never been opened. Randomizer 0. Yeah, you got to get in the right YAML format. Actually, I need to go this way because pretty much everything else is going to be Lower Norfair at this point. But one last item to check for shenanigans. Show me shenanigans. Oh my god, actual shenanigans. Alright then. It's not necessarily progression, but I'm so glad I came this way. Screw shenanigans. Exactly. Dang it. I already forget which ones I skipped out on. I know one of them was what the high jump boost check was. It was just like missiles. I saw that and I'm just like, nope. Ah, dang it. Too late. That again. There we go. I mean, sure. This one up here any good? No. Nah, I'm fine. I'll probably find another, like, E-Tank soon anyway. Plus, I still have, I think, 2 full reserves, so I'm healthier than I look. Plus, I do have gravity, which gives me the highest enemy damage DPS, and there's not really a lot of environmental effects I need to worry about here. Plus, Screw Attack makes me literally invincible to, like, almost everything. Wearing a hoodie for max AC. You gotta make the most out of that dex bonus. If you're not doing that, then why even rolling? Alright, I don't have a spring ball in this seed. We're still mainly looking for Varia, yeah. Once we find that, we are in go. Neither of those are Varia. I'm not even going to pick up that other super. That is how unnecessary that is. do the thing. Thank you. Yeah, the city's been doing a lot of that tonight. And so did the last one as well. Yeah, I think these randomizers are kind of just phoning it in these days. Get over there. 46 by 100 picks up missiles. Well, in these randomizers, I actually have the ammo distribution set to random as well, so it's not necessarily a guarantee that so many pickups are going to be missiles. I have in fact had Siege where there were like 3 or 4 missile packs the entire game. Or is there like a certain minimum that they kind of force in there? Which I haven't really noticed if that's the case. Alright, easy mode time. He's been really good about, like, giving a high quantity of drops lately. I don't know why he's something good about that, but I appreciate it. I do not need power bombs. As I pick up a straight power bomb. And I cannot even attempt the half because I don't have high jump, so we'll just use that there. And now we patiently wait. On Varia. Oh my god. Let's second go. It's actually an appropriate reward for a boss fight. That is unheard of. Waiting for the black on say Crystal 3. Oh, that. Oh, no. Blue Pendant. That would have been the ultimate troll. I did it. We had like 33 currents and 50 max supers. We're fine. Okay, imagine if it said Mother Brain Token. Imagine those shenanigans. I didn't get the Gago, but oh well. Destroy all the lag mites. Out of curiosity. Not helpful in the slightest. Also, ow. Come on. Ah, I didn't get to jump in. Just because we're here. Oh, high jump. Okay, cool. Ah, dang it. I can never get the second one down with like consistent timing. Get in there. What was what? God damn it. Ah, I jumped too high. Get down here. Do your pogo. Yeah. The illusion cat? Oh, so the Shine Spark is meant to kill literally just anything it touches. If it ever manages to make contact with something that it just can't kill for some reason, it kind of just does that. It's just a little visual glitch, I think. Come on. Okay, that works. Yeah, I jumped into his arms, acting as if I was king. This kind of doesn't seem like a lot of time to escape, not gonna lie. Ah, come on. Tracker broke? Yeah, I've noticed it kind of does that. I think it's because of the fact that I'm putting like a brand new seed in while the connector is still, or the track is still connected, and something just kind of like breaks after a certain amount of time with that. It's a known thing. I don't know how to fix it. I'm just kind of not worried about it at this point. It has most of the accurate information at this point. I should probably take that health, but eh. Yeah, that too, but given the fact that we have a timer on screen, I think it's pretty obvious how far along in the seat I'm at. We can still get him on the way. Now, granted, given how tight the timer is for this, I think it might be awkward trying to get the animals, but we'll still do what we can to save them. Yeah, because with the settings I believe I have turned on for this one, the animals will be in any of the map stations from 4 of the areas of the game. So as long as we find them early on, we should be basically good. Ha, you missed. Ah, you didn't miss. I shall do so after we have finished exploding. Ah! Also, animals first try. Let's go. All right, vanilla escape sequence from here. Eminous. Ah, dang it. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I mean, maybe that's you trying to be a firefighter. You notice the planet's on fire, so you're trying to help put it out. That's my headcanon. Oh, come on. And just because we can, tickle the fish a little bit. Gave him one last moment of glee before his impending demise. Oh, I didn't get the mock ball there. Happy Finch. Happy Meal, get. Caddy Meal, yay. Well, that is 2 planets exploded and 2 sets of aminals saved. I call that a good night. Wow, that was actually close to the actual time that I usually track. That's interesting. Aminas. Happy aminas. But yeah, so with that, let me go see who is a viable person to raid at this point. Who is doing the thing? You're still doing some of this. I might raid into you. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since we raided into this person. They are currently doing some blueprints right now, doing all the puzzles. They've been going for quite a while. They might be finishing. Oh yeah, I will do that. That is a games on. Okay, so a while back, I forget which year it was exactly. For one of the big donation incentives that they did Games Done Quick event for like save or kill the animals, they actually also put a thing of for whichever side won, they would add an emote to basically represent what the result was. And that year, Save the Animals won. So the emote that came out was that emote right there, just GDQ animals. And thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, so let's go ahead and give Koga a good old heckin' raid. Hopefully they're not like getting too far into like the brain deadness from being at a puzzle game for like 5 hours. But they should still be a good bean to raid regardless. But yeah, so starting tomorrow, we'll be beginning with the Sea of Stars DLC, The Throes of the Watchmaker, which from what I've read is only supposed to be like an 8-hour-long adventure theoretically. So we might be done with it by like I'm guessing we're probably not going to get done by this week, but maybe like the Tuesday of next week we might be able to finish it up, depending on how accurate that information is and how I tend to be like completionist with certain things like instinctively. But yeah, we'll do with that. If we happen to finish it on Tuesday next week, I'll probably just do another like Heritage of Dragon's Tail speedrun, something like that. And then after that, I'm trying to work on a little kind of an announcement thing that I'm going to be doing once we get done with the Sea of Stars DLC to show what we're going to be playing next. Hopefully I can get myself off my ass to actually finish up the project in time. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to it once it actually gets finished up. But raid message. Actually, you know what? Let's go with this. 2 planets exploded. 2 sets of animals. Actually, no, aminals saved. So we'll use this as our raid message. If you don't have my emails, use pretty much any other email that feels appropriate for this one. If you got claps, use them. Otherwise, just whatever feels like a little nice and happy. That should be a good raid message. But yeah, with that, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central for the start of the Sea of Stars DLC. And with that, I shall bid you all a good night and your cat meme.